to solve everything, you know. I am somewhat expecting this meeting to be a bit just going to go with the flow, see what happens. I think it went really good. It went really unexpected. Okay, I think I have to take this information with a grain of salt. Apparently my muscles are really active. Hey guys, it is the 9th of June and I have first face-to-face consultation with a maxillofacial surgeon tomorrow, Dr. Timothy Lloyd at LCU in Harley Street. Well, I am calling this my official face-to-face consultation because the previous one I had there with Dr. Kaveh Shakib or something didn't go well at all, as you may remember. It was awful. So tomorrow will hopefully be a much better experience where I will be able to get any information I may need from the doctor. I don't even know what to think, you know. I think I was saying before that I don't want to have any expectations as to how this appointment is going to go. However, I kind of do at the same time. I want it to go well. The thing is, I am scheduled to see 2 more surgeons, so I will be seeing 3 altogether in order to see what's up. I really want to see how the approach and the recommendations and how everything changes between the 3 of them. By the way, I still haven't received the quotes for the surgery from the other 2. I'll probably ask about that next time, but I'm looking forward to this thing tomorrow, though I'm a little bit more calm now and I know that it's not going to solve everything, you know. I am somewhat expecting this meeting to be a bit like, I don't know, I think it'll be really straightforward. I expect the surgeon to be very surgeon-like without any empathy towards the aesthetic side of things. I don't know, I think he'll be focusing on the functionality side of things first, and fair enough, that's what they're there for and that's what the surgery is for in the first place. However, I will be bringing up the point about the aesthetics. To be fair with you guys, I watched this video yesterday about this woman having a maxillofacial surgery in Korea a couple of years back, I think. She had a similar case to mine, had an asymmetry and they fixed it. However, I think what they did as well, they did a genio, and that's what I didn't like. I feel like every time they do a sliding genio, your face becomes more round as opposed to being long, and I really like how long my face is. So the more I see post-op results with genio versus without genio, I'm inclined not to have genio because I feel that it will just make my face really round and I don't want it to be round. I really like the way how long it is. All I really want is my asymmetry to be fixed, so my TMJ goes away, and then my maxilla to be protruded a little bit because it's undergrown. So I think the rotation of mandible and forward movement of maxilla would achieve the result that I can expect to have and want to have. Though one of the surgeons recommended having genio, sliding genio, I don't think I'm gonna go ahead with it. Though when I do take pictures from a side, see this it? I never noticed it before, but when the surgeon said that it shouldn't be that well, I now see it. It's like stuck in my headspace and I can't unsee it anymore. However, I'm scared that if they move it back or do something, it'll just mess with the shape of my face, and I don't want that. Hey guys, so I've just received a couple of very interesting emails from 152 Harley Street, the appointment I'll be having today. First off, I got a patient portal where I'll need to validate my email address and do other stuff, and can basically essentially use this portal to book future appointments and stuff. Thought this was a really nice thing to do. And then I also received an email reminding me of my appointment tomorrow. It also has a questionnaire I have to fill in. Now, this is exactly what I expected this process to be like. Remember last time when I had the consultation with Dr. Kaveh, they didn't even remind me of my appointment, and I think it was awful because I already paid for it and it was really costly. It was £300. I think this is one of the costliest appointments I've experienced so far for an oral surgeon. For example, I'll need to pay £220 to see Heliotis, and I've paid $250 or something to see Dr. Timothy Lloyd. So yeah, I kind of expected them to do this basic stuff of reminding people of their appointments. It's just a norm these days. Just because of that, I think stuff will be a little bit more organized and on a level of Harley Street. So I've tried to access the page that has questionnaire they wanted me to fill in, but I can't really access it because some details that I'm inputting are wrong, and it's 6 o'clock now and I wanted to call them, I can't call them, so I'll have to do it tomorrow first thing because you have to submit this questionnaire before you arrive to your appointment, so I'll have to do that tomorrow. But for now I really need to upload the vlog I worked on. By the way, you guys, I really want to film tomorrow's appointment with the surgeon, and I think filming it would be a bit off, so I'll probably ask them if it's okay to film and use maybe just imagery without the audio, just a little bit. I really want to do that, I really do. But also, you guys, I was thinking the amount of views I'm getting on my vlogs is kinda small. I don't think people find watching the vlog content as entertaining as the main channel videos, and I kind of agree with them in a way. If you are searching for jaw surgery related information, you probably wouldn't care about day-to-day stuff of people who are going for it, but at the same time, the reason why I started doing it is because I got interested in the concept of vlogging on its own, and I liked seeing all that extra stuff, not just braces or jaw related. That's why I started doing it in the first place. I guess it will be a bummer for people who want to see literally jaw related focused videos, but I'm not going to change that. I kind of like making that content, and yeah, I'll just continue that. But at the same time, I will be also doing main channel kind of videos as well, where I'll just focus on one topic and discuss that in detail, like what I've done already with a couple of other videos I worked on. Hi guys, today's the day I am having my consultation at 5, but until then I'm just working. Like I said yesterday, do not have high expectations for it or anything. Just going to go with the flow, see what happens. My partner said wisely I should try and get out as much information from that consultation as possible, because I am paying a lot of money for it. Even if I would not go ahead with this surgeon after all, I need to use this time and try and get as many answers as possible for the questions I have. So I'll try and work out a list of questions on my way there and utilize that time as efficiently as I can, because I am that type of person who would just go there and like feel so small and little and so undeserving of answers, and I shouldn't be that way, I know, and I shouldn't be that way today, especially because I've paid a lot of money for this. I just need to utilize this time effectively. In regards to the sensitive questions, like for example AXA coverage and stuff, I should try and beat around the bush a bit, because I know that I can't just go ahead and say, hey, can you please write a report that will make AXA cover my shit. Can't do that, I know that. I need to approach it in a way that will basically make him write it in a way that AXA will cover it without me directly asking for it. I'll try to figure out a way of doing that, and I'll ask my partner for the best way possible to do this, because he's really diplomatic, whereas I am like very straightforward, and I cannot be very straightforward here in this situation. I think I cannot wait for it. Like, I can't believe it's at 5. I have a whole day ahead of me to process this, to like think about it, and I just can't wait. By the way, you guys, remember how I was going crazy every day looking at various kittens and stuff? Originally I wanted to get a dog, but then a dog that I want is a bit too expensive, and with all the uncertainty with my jaw surgery and stuff, that would be like a huge amount to spend in one go. My partner persuaded me to get a kitten, and I remember being like super crazy looking at kitten ads every day and like just going crazy about it. I know how it feels to be excited and stuff, and now about a week ago my partner started going crazy about the fact how he wants Lynette, our kitten, to have a kitten friend, because sometimes she feels lonely and sometimes she goes crazy, and it's generally a good idea for 2 kittens to like socialize and stuff. So now he's going crazy every day looking at ads just like myself. If he's crazy about it, we'll definitely get it, and I'm not against it at all. I'd like to have 2 kittens. Long story short, he found the one we both like today, like right now, so he's giving a call to the ad person now, and who knows, we might be getting a freaking kitten today, because we are going central anyway and they're in South London. Wow. Hey guys, I'm on my way to see the doctor. I'm going once again 3 hours earlier because trains get delayed and all that shit, and I could not miss the appointment I paid £300 for. At the moment, all the thoughts are focused on the freaking kitten we are about to see tonight. So I'm not even thinking about the fucking surgery, which isn't very good, but also I kind of need to straighten all the questions out that I'll be asking and all that stuff. But I'll tell you guys, I feel like an absolute idiot wearing all black in this weather. It's so hot. To be fair, when I was at home, it felt like it's going to be cloudy. Oh my gosh, I'm so hot. I'm near the Harley Street. I'm probably like 10 minutes away from the appointment from the doctors. I am 1 hour early and I'm really hungry, so I'm thinking of getting a coffee again. I'm literally about to walk in the consultation thing. A bit nervous, but at the same time happy that it will soon be over. Yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Hey guys, so I just came out of the doctor's appointment and to be fair, it went really good. I think it went really unexpected, and what I mean by unexpected is that the doctor said that it will be really difficult, almost impossible to fix my symmetry, so I need to give up on that idea, which is okay. And then in regards to the genio, basically he said that for me to fix my smile, I will actually only need an upper jaw surgery, maxilla advancement, and that's it. He also went into great depth about how minor this is and maybe I shouldn't need it in the first place. Yeah, but it's bothering me, so I want to go with it. But at the same time, I'm really happy that it may just be an upper one, and he said that AXA won't cover it. I will go into more detail about everything probably when I get home, but for now, at least this was like a money worth consultation. I believe I learned a lot of new things and I think I'm good. I'm looking forward to seeing Dr. Kakridi next week to compare everything. Hey guys, so I'm waiting for the train. I wanted to say a couple of things regarding the consultation that I had. So it put things more into perspective and it confirmed some of the fears I had before in regards to the margin of error. He said that because the margin of error is so high and the movements are so small, as you grow and as your jaw discrepancies grow and whatever muscles in your mouth get used to sizes of your jaws, if the jaw surgery movements are as small as 2 millimeters, the muscles might not get used to this new little movement that's been made by the jaw surgery, and the chances of relapse are real high. He said that if we are to move maxilla forward and put it down a little bit, if the relapse is like half of that movement, for example like a millimeter, it will basically undo the whole jaw surgery. It may also make my TMJ worse. That's another thing that I have to bear in mind. In regards to the genio, when I said to him that I kind of think I need genio as well, he said that it will be a bit tricky to do it, and if they make the movements they want, forward and downward movement of my maxilla, the overall look that I will get in the end will be in proportion. So my chin will be in proportion to my new maxilla position and my smile will be better. So that's something to think about. In the end, the treatment that he proposed, he said will fix my smile, and that's actually what I want. So yeah, a lot to think about. Guys, so since I can't sleep, I might as well just record something. I actually forgot what I was telling you guys about before, but the bottom line of my face-to-face consultation with Dr. Tim Lloyd came down to him saying that I will not benefit from a double jaw surgery. I will not fix my symmetry. The jaw surgery will not fix my TMJ problems. My problem of a weird smile comes from the fact that I have retreated maxilla, and that can be fixed by an upper jaw surgery alone, which is in a way good news, but also he said as our muscles get used to where they are, the chance of relapse is high. And in bad cases with really bad malocclusions, when a jaw surgery moves stuff around by, for example, 4 millimeters, a 0.5 millimeter protrusion, if the stuff goes back by a little bit, it won't be as noticeable. If, for instance, in my case, with like a 1 millimeter or 2 millimeter movement, that would just literally make half of the jaw surgery undone. And he said I need to be aware of that because my muscles would be, because he said apparently my muscles are really active, have a really expressive face or some shit. He said that the chances of relapse are high. So he said I need to be aware of that, and it's fucking with me now because I've started it. I'm like halfway through the process. I'm like literally almost there, and all of a sudden this information comes along. When the original surgeon I saw, Dr. Berber, said that I'll need a double and a junior, and this guy says entirely opposite fucking thing. It just goes to show that everyone is different, everyone's experience is different, and you have to go and see other surgeons and then go ahead with the one you trust most and whatever, you know. And it's your mistakes to make at the end of the day, and it's your gut feeling, and it's you and nobody else that you will have to blame for if shit goes wrong. Another thing he said is that in UK, surgeons typically only fix bad cases, and mine isn't. Mine is borderline mild. And he said that he spent a lot of time in the States, and there they do a lot of surgeries where movements are tiny, like mine, like 1-2 millimeters. So it's done, you know, they do that. I just have to be aware of all the outcomes, he said, and we need to be realistic. And I am trying to be realistic. I want to be realistic. Of course I want to be realistic. I don't want to live in this pink dream, spend a shit ton of money, and then wake up post-op and be like, what the fuck happened? I want to be realistic, but also the fact that his advice was entirely the opposite of what I got with my first surgeon is a bit concerning. Who do I trust? Who the fuck do I trust with this? What is also concerning is the fact that he didn't examine my mouth or anything. I find this so strange. How do you not? Like, I sent you photos and x-rays and stuff, but that was prior to me having the compensation treatment. Shit has moved, you know. If you're an oral surgeon, how do you not want to check where I am at with my teeth and stuff, because you'll be cutting that shit? How can you just look at me and say, oh, well, you will not benefit from that, you need that? I mean, fair enough, right? But don't you want to see where my like teeth are? Like, what's going on? Is this a norm? Do you guys experience the same thing, or do your surgeons examine you? What's up with that? Anyway, he said that he'll send me a report and stuff, and he also said that AXA will not cover it. AXA will see it as a freaking aesthetic case, but at the same time, they will cover TMJ stuff if I am to fix it. So I'm going to see Lucas Carini next week Thursday, see what he says, see if his opinion differs from Tim Lord's opinion, you know. But I'm feeling a bit down. I don't know if this was what I wanted to hear. It may have been what I wanted to hear. It may have been like the truth that I needed to hear. But at the same time, just because it's so different from what I've heard from another surgeon who's also really experienced in the field, is what is concerning. And yeah, man, I don't know what to think at this stage.